make sure you go there to the check that out. You've got all the sales up on the square. Make sure you go to mytool.com and check the stuff and sticker to mytool 2.0. Sleep the sleep of the just on the products. Something was the trip. I keep saying this, but now you're mathematically showing it. The trip to East Palestine that no other politician can make. Only Trump can make that. You know, you still haven't had Biden go, Kamala Harris go. You haven't had any of his opponents in the primary go. Only Trump can do this because it speaks to Trump as the voice of the voiceless, of the forgotten man and woman in this country. And I'm telling you, East Palestine, Ohio. Mark Mitchell, what do you got for us?
The American people know that. We polled, and they do not think the water in Ohio is safe. And we also polled, and they thought that this Manhattan DA indictment was a political stunt, vengeance against Trump. And sure enough, we said ahead of the indictment that it was a bad move for Democrats to make. And the comparison of the demographics between the last time we asked the Trump versus Biden question and today should just be soul-crushing to the left. The top 5 demographics, 2 of them are self-identified liberals and Democrats, had the biggest change between February and today in Trump's favor on the 2024 question. Liberals had a stunning, but the top of the list, liberals and Democrats. I mean, we saw it coming.
What do you mean in his favor? Explain that. Maybe I didn't hear it correctly. Give me that again.
In February, we asked if you would vote for Joe Biden or Donald Trump for 2024. Among Democrats, Joe Biden was leading by 72 points. To Trump, a lot more appealing to both Democrats, liberals, Hispanic voters, low-income, blue-collar voters.
Well, it has to be the economy and what's happening in this Ukraine war. It's what I tell it's the third world war. People are waking up to the fact. That's, I think, your shift. I think it's because people understand the underlying economy is uncertain. Look, as much as you hate Trump, people hate Trump, they hate the sound of his voice and hear all the time, Trump this, Trump that, he tweets that, he does his truth social. Hey, he gave you 4 years of peace and prosperity, and you ain't got that now, and you ain't about to get it back until he gets back in. Full frickin' stop. Nothing else to be said. Mark, what about the primary? I know you give me the thing, because that's what I think this DeSantis situation with Social Security and others. He's had these 2 big speeches at the Reagan thing on the side with the Air Force One and the jets and all that. Then he went to the Air Museum in Long Island. These are 2 places to step up and give me your vision. You back it up with your understanding. Boy, don't get me wrong, but dude, you're not looking to be governor of America. You're looking to be president of the United States and commander in chief. Your thoughts on the primary?
The last time we polled on DeSantis versus Trump, the numbers were really decisive, and we decided that we'd probably sit it out for a little bit until more people enter the race. The truth was, when we compared Trump versus DeSantis back in the fall, the lead was a lot narrower, and throwing Nikki Haley into the mix actually siphoned off more votes from DeSantis, and Trump gained votes. So to me, unless something major changes, it's pretty clear what's going to happen in the Republican primary. Now, we have some numbers. For the very first time, we tested DeSantis versus Biden. We've never done that before. And what's interesting is I don't think the national stage is really paying attention to him yet. So he actually has a larger lead. He has a 8-point lead against Biden, which is a point wider than Trump's. But here's the thing. His total magnitude of the vote is 1 point less. National theater is the demographic advantages compared to Trump. And the ones he has in his favor just do not look like they're ones that are going to stick around. The very roots. And those people, I don't know, they're basically normies, or people that do what the news tells them to. There's not a lot of strong will in that demographic. And he has a 27-point advantage over Trump in there. But then he has high-income earners, black voters, 18 to 39-year-olds. That's where he does better than Trump, and I just don't see that those are going to hold up the test of time. Now, where Trump has an advantage over DeSantis, and Trump has a 4-point advantage over DeSantis among Republicans. So things can always change, but
When are you gonna go back in the field and get the impact of what's happened in the last 24 hours? Are you gonna do it this weekend? I mean, when can we get you back on, do you think, that you'll start to get a sense of the impact of the substance and the optics of what's transpired over the last 40
see how buying approval pans out. That's a rolling average, and it's been all over the place. He had two really bad overnight prints, the lowest we had for a long time, 42%. But then he had last night just an incredible spike driven entirely by Democrats. So a lot of Democrats really are applauding what happened here with the whole get Trump thing. But these numbers here that I'm telling you, with Trump beating Biden by 7 points, these were mostly conducted after everybody knew that Trump was going to get indicted. So we'll have to see. There was certainly some theatrics. Yes.
How did people get you?
Yeah, actually, please go to Twitter, Rasmussen_poll. I